Hey, what everyone's back with part 29 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII, brought to you by MuchGames.ca. And basically, we are still... And we are still in Wutai, obviously. So... we're going to take on another side quest. And with this side quest, it is basically one that you need Jaxiaa. And I already did some pre-equipping, and each enemy here, or person, will turn into an enemy, and will have different, skills, and if you use your certain material and certain status elements to protect against. Having something like DE barrier is good for this guy. Because, well, as you saw, he used barrier. I also put counterattack on. So he attacked me physically. So Jaxiaa basically got to attack twice. The good thing about this... I'm going to heal up, by the way. The good thing about this side quest is once you finish a part of the tower, a 4, you can actually leave and, go and save and heal up and then come back. And just go on to the next 4. So that's a good thing. It's not like, oh, you leave the tower and, you gotta start from scratch. No. I don't know now if you left the area or left Wutai altogether, would it do the same thing? That I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I'm gonna use Aqualung, yeah? There we go. And there we go. And should I heal? Yes. Demi cannot kill you, by the way. Demi 1, Demi 2, Demi 3, it can't kill you. Demi basically takes a part of your health. And he's going to use barrier again. Now this is an enemy that you can actually see around the Nabelheim area. Just before you go into that town. But we didn't really run into him at that point. I think you can also maybe see him in Mount Nabel too. But anyway. And he's dead. So that's cool. Alright. So we'll get some experience, we'll get some AP, and we'll get an item for this. An X potion. I don't think we get any gil. Here I am. Okay. And of course. Okay. Now, let's see how you do with the next one. Which is that one that just ran up the stairs. So, I'm gonna heal up that. Really, I can go and just save if I want. If I start, for free at the house that we saw in the last part. But I'm just gonna go on with the next one. Who's next? Shake. Are you blind? Okay, so apparently Shake is next. Alright. We might as well take you on. And I think after this part, we're done with Wutai. I'm pretty sure we're going to be done with Wutai after this. I can't think if there's anything else. Wait. Yeah, Jaxiaa stole our material. We got that back. Did that in 2 videos. There's this, and then I think that's it. We will come back to Wutai later in the game, actually. But that is going. And each one has a skill. So this one is speed change. So this guy's gonna be very fast, but not furious. Yeah, see where I went there? Now you remember these guys from Cosmo Canyon, the ones that do Rage Bomber. I'm definitely using Big God because he can use Rage Bomber, which he probably will spam it. Well, he'll do that too, but I'm gonna use Landscaper. And boom. Okay. Now these guys are, of course, stronger than the ones that you would see out in the field. You know. When it comes, well, they probably might have more HP, I should say. But anyway, that's neither here nor there at this particular juncture. Oh, I stopped him. That's right, Chokmar can do that. And he is, you know, look at his stance change, that's cool. He is weak against, you know, not immune to stop. So, maybe we can finish him off. Oh, come on. Let's see if we can get him. Before he starts moving again. For someone who's like, you know, speedy, he's not that speedy. No speedy gun does. And there we go. So yeah, basically you want to do it that easy way. You can use Choke Mark, and you may end up stopping them. Level up, 2 ether, and 1. Now this is what's that? A Pagoda or whatever it is. So it's like 5 stories long tall. 5 stories for like very famous type buildings in, like, I think Japan. And yeah. So now we actually gotta go to the next 4. So I'm gonna use that and possibly a high potion. Yeah. And I got myself in the back row also with Jaxiaa, so yeah, I know the attacks might be a little bit weaker maybe, but in the sense that this is actually not gonna be too bad. So let me think about checking my equipment. Yeah, paralyzed Petrify and slow numb. That will work. Yeah, I think we'll be good for this battle. Yeah, I think we'll be good for this battle. But this is really, very interesting, and the rewards for this part, the side quests, are very good, in my opinion. But then again, it's my opinion, and you don't have to, you know, agree with my opinion. We got insurance. Sacred magic. So what's your ability? Magic change. Okay. So I'm gonna do a lot of magical attacks. Oh, well, this is why we got that petrify, slow numb, the gem ring, because these guys can do. We saw them out in Naval, and they can, you know, paralyze you, stop you, or basically stop you with this, like with still down, and it's gonna miss. Well, it's not gonna say miss, but it's just not gonna work because we are immune to it. So yes, make sure you got the gem ring or something like that, or come back later in the game when you have another accessory that I will get in a couple of videos time. But I'm not going to say what that item is right now. So really, this guy's not gonna be that hard, and he's probably gonna, you know, stare down a lot. And that's okay if he wants to use it, because it ain't gonna do much against us. Actually, it's gonna do nothing against us, to be honest. So, you know, absorb. Okay, well, that's basically a drain attack. And, you know, I'm not gonna waste my summons on this guy a lot. Maybe, yeah, use another big god, I guess, just because I want to. Mainly not for the defense, like the magic defense, like the M barrier or the regular barrier. Mainly for the speed, because it does cast haste. Beta again? Yeah, beta. Might as well. Sorry, I had to get a sip of drink there. There we go, it's all good. still down. It's not gonna do sweet at all. Apparently I have a message on Skype, but you know, can't answer. Playing a video game. Aqualung. Man, he's still not that young, but he's really draining my magic. Now we'll use Cure. Might as well. Now, you know, I could use a summon and probably just take him out or something like that, but... yeah, maybe I could use Fire View or... we'll use an Elixir. Might as well. Full recovery. Okay, we're good. And Landscaper. Might as well. I like Landscaper. It's a cool limit break. And he's dead. Alright. Moving on to Bloodfest. Yes. So this is the next one. That's the next one for limit level 2, Bloodfest. So, you know, one of these days we'll get to limit level 3. Now after, not this video, but the next video, I am going to be doing a lot of level grinding. There is an area in this game that we can get to using the Tiny Bronco. And I usually don't use it, this method, but if I am going to do it this time to basically level us up a lot. Mainly myself and a few other, well, mainly everybody really, but more certain characters over other ones at this point. But I'm going to worry about that in about 2 videos time. Well, after the next video. And then when we go to another part of the game, well, it's probably a couple videos from now. It might not be the next video. After the next video, it might be after the video after that. But I do have a few notes. I do have notes written down for what I plan to do for the next couple of videos, and including this one. And so far, everything is going pretty much according to plan. So I may deviate off that, but I doubt it because really there's not a lot of more side questing that I can think of doing, or that we can really do until, you know, we kind of do some of the main story. So that we're gonna have to kind of. We'll have to wait and see, basically. But Beta should do good things here. And I'm really low on MP again. But that's okay. Walk on. I think that causes like sadness. You can use a hyper, basically. And that would be okay. Now I do like actually using Fury on my characters, basically putting when you have no status on you, like no no Fury or sadness. Look at that, 420. Okay, like really game, what's that for? Get to attack twice. You bastard. Attack him twice. Ooh, so close to leveling up. So close. I think what I might do now is actually save. Save and heal up and kind of come back and do the last part of this. In this video though. You know, I am going to do the last part in this video. But, yeah. See how everything goes. But, and check off basically. Wonder where Square got the name from him, for him. You know, Star Trek, the original Star Trek. You know, Captain Kirk. There was a character called Chekhov. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. They probably just met a guy from somewhere else. Who's to say? Don't really know. Inquiring minds might want to know, but anyway, I think. Okay, and I am back. Okay, so I went and saved. I did do some changes to my equipment material, and of course, the leader of this tower is Pagoda, which we saw in, you know, 2 videos ago. When we first came to Wutai, he said he didn't know who Jaxiaa was, but he does, and he's actually Jaxia's father. So, yay. Army change. Now it's time for an optional boss fight. Just like, you know, a couple of videos ago when we fought Lost Number, that was optional. This guy is also optional. And he, ooh, that was a crit. He can be a little bit of a pain. He does, I do believe, have, is it 10,000 HP? I can't remember an exact amount, but anyway, he has, you know, Beast Sword. He can be pretty damaging. You know, Bloodfest is probably going to be more effective than using Landscaper, because Bloodfest is, you know, multiple attack. He is susceptible and weak to poison, to be honest. So using something like a bio is actually a good idea. And that really did sweet fuck off against me. And apparently my phone just went off. Okay. Well, luckily I have it on vibrate. I guess I'll use... okay, oh yes. Remember how I said back when we fought the Material Keeper? There's 3 enemies in the game, including the Material Keeper, that can cast Shrine. Well, this is the second one that can do it. The third one we won't be seeing for much, much later. But, actually it's not really too far off. Well, I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of far off. Yeah, it's far off. Yeah, it's pretty far off. But, like I was saying, this guy can cast Trine too. So, if you have enemy skill on like I did and did not have Trine, then, you would learn Trine. But, anyway, that doesn't really matter. Sadly, this guy, yeah, he can put you to sleep. And I don't have anything to protect against sleep, so I'm hoping he doesn't. He'll probably use Beast Sword or something right now and wake us up. But he also has the ability. Yeah, he's gonna use Beast Sword. Okay, that was kind of stupid on his part because he's, you know, waking us up. But and we can counterattack. I'm gonna cure too. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, speaking of Cure 2, sadly, just like Material Keeper, this guy can actually use Cure 2 on himself and heal himself. So that is something to be mindful of. So, notice how I have not used summons. You can use summons, but I just find that at this point I don't really think I need the summons yet. But the good thing is we just got to attack twice. One was a counter attack, and of course, having. And yes, what I also did is remember the elemental material. Oops, I didn't really mean to use that. I meant to use like ether or turbo ether. But anyway, Demi 3, here it comes. This is probably going to do some damage. Yeah, it probably almost killed us. Yeah. So hopefully I can survive and get myself back up, because I need to. But there was something I was going to say and I can't remember what it was. Yeah, we're going to be in critical after this. Yeah, we're almost dead. Good thing is we keep counterattacking. Oh yes, elemental. I think it was elemental. I put that on my armor with the poison material. So what that basically does is, well, it basically protects against poison. And sadly, he's putting us to sleep again. Oh, it missed. That. Okay, here's the next potion. That is very, very good, actually, that missed. Now, beast sword. I'm gonna wait, because he's gonna put me in a limb break. And now we get to attack with counter attack, and then we get to use Bloodfest. Oh, we had a crit at the beginning of that. Did we get him? Did we get him? We got him! Awesome, and we never even had to use a summon. Oh no, I did have Odin on me and Chokamog, but anyway. And for that we get all creation, which is really good. You notice that each person has limit levels. Well, and you notice earlier when I was going for the limit levels, there's 4. So each person has, with the exception of one character actually. And I'll get to that in a second. Every character has 4 limit levels. So once you learn 6 limits, for most characters, really 2 characters don't apply for this, when I say 6. But when you learn 6 ability limit breaks, so 2 for each level, and get to limit level 3, you have all 6, then you can use an item to get limit level 4. And that's what all creation is. Limit level 4 for Jaxiaa. Now, when it comes to Cole, you notice that he can turn into creatures. Each limit break for Cole only has 1 limit break. So right now we saw like Gatling Beast, then there's going to be 1 for level 2 and level 3. So he only has 4 limit levels and only 4 limit breaks, where everybody else has basically 7. Except for one other person too, Grotus. The way Square did this was that when it comes to Jaxiaa, he only has 2 limit levels, limit level 1 and limit level 2. And they're quite similar. So he doesn't have a limit level 3 or limit level 4. And I actually don't believe he has an item either for limit level 2, like that gives you limit level 2. So he's like the exception to the rule. Everybody else has 7 limit breaks. Except, like I said, for Jaxiaa, who only has 2 limit breaks and 2 limit levels. And Cole, who has 4 limit breaks and only 4 limit levels. 1 for each limit level. But still, for Cole, you do need to get an item in order to go from level 3 to level 4. Just like everybody else. Like I said, the only person I think that doesn't fall in that category is Grotus. Jaxiaa. But we don't have to worry about limit level 4 for a while. So, you know, don't worry about that right now. I'll just explain it right now, but to some of you who played this game before, have seen this game before, you know what I'm talking about. For people who've never seen this game, and you're watching my LP of it, it's probably flying over your head right now. But, you know, don't worry about it. It's not a hard concept, and it's pretty straightforward. But anyway. For the good of Wutai, you hit your strength. I see. But anyway, we basically are done with Wutai. I don't think there's really any other side quests with Wutai. Except... Yeah, but the one I'm thinking of we can't do till later in the game. So yeah, we can come back later. But for now, I think that's it. Alright, I don't mind. So yeah, we'll take Jaxiaa with us, even though she did steal our material. We had to get it back. We forgive her. We'll take her with her. She's good. Overall, she's not a bad person. So, she's actually one of my favorite characters in the game. Yuffie. Mainly because of her limit breaks. I like the limit breaks she has. So, anyway, let's. I guess they still got some things to discuss. Yeah. But anyway, Jaxiaa, wait a minute. After the battle is over, do you think they still want all the material? Go, fight till the end, but come back with the material. Haha, you bet. So yeah, we actually got a summon for that too. We got the Leviathan summon, which is, you know, a giant snake. Water serpent basically, that does a water attack. But that's basically all I wanted to do in this particular video. I know it's been a lengthy one, or kind of a lengthy one. One was on 27 minutes now, or... Well, yeah. Roughly, I can pause the video when I'm recording, so... Which kind of makes it easier to edit. But yeah. We're basically going to leave here now, and in the next part, I guess, we're going to get some enemy skills outside of Wutai, and then we're going to find out more about the, you know, this Temple of the Ancients, and where to kind of go from here. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Part 29 of Final Fantasy VII, and I hope to see you in the next part. So thanks for watching, guys, and see you later.